Hello everyone, this is Talk Time with Cynthia. I'm coming today on a little bit of a sad note. Uh, Today my cat got hit by a car and he died. So, um, everybody's really sad about it. So, we had him for about 6 years. We had him. Um, Very sweet cat. You guys should know by now. We call him Jasper. He was really, really close to my youngest. And my oldest the one talked me into, you know, letting him come in the house. I remember when he first started coming around, we saw him on the driveway. And so when my oldest saw him on the driveway, she was like, "Mama, can we keep it? Can we have him?" I'm like, "No." And so finally she talked me into it, and I said, "Well, you make sure that you what I say? Make sure he don't have any fleas or put flea powders or something." Somebody told her anyway, so she made sure that he reached my standard of what I wanted before I let him in the house. And then so after that, we had a cat, and we bought him toys, and we bought food for him and stuff. I remember the first time that we gave him food to get him the like us and stuff. We put the food by this tree right here. See that tree right there? This big tree here. We put food by this tree. Oh, was it this tree? No, it was the other tree over here. Actually, that tree right there. We had that tree right there. We had to put food on that tree right next at the bottom of the tree. We was gonna bury him right there, but the ground was so hard, so we decided to bury him somewhere else. Which I'm going to show you guys where we buried him at. As soon as I'm done saying whatever I have to say. But anyway, so when we this morning we was laying in the bed, and my daughter, she was in the front room, and somebody had rang the doorbell. And then when they rang the doorbell, she came and get us. Said somebody's ringing the doorbell, because she don't like to answer the door, my youngest. And so we came out, and I peeped out the window. I said, this white lady, she was on the porch. And I said, Ron, I was getting ready to open the door. Ron said, "Don't open the door." And then so he opened the door, and he went to talking to the little lady. And come to find out, my cat had just at that a few seconds ago had just got hit by a car. And so we would always wonder where Jasper would go, and come to find out, Jasper would go around the corner to her mother's house. So her mother was sitting in the car, which she hadn't got out yet. And then so of course we crying, and I'm like, "Oh my God," blah, blah, because I cried enough. I don't want to get into a depressed state, because I know I can get into a depressed state. So I have to think about the good that Jasper brought to our lives. So anyway, so then she's like, we have him, and we can bring him to you if you want us to bring him to you. And I'm like, "Please, can you?" And so she was like, "Yes." She went to tell me that her mom used to feed, just because we were always like, wonder where he goes when he go, right? And so excuse me. So that's where he was going. And the funny thing is, she called him Ears. And you know what? I know I told y'all that Jasper is deaf. They figured out he was deaf. So that let me know that they loved him enough to pay that much attention to him, to realize that he was deaf. But if you saw him, you wouldn't know it unless you saw him walking down the road, and then he walked and he looked back for a bit. He'll walk some more, then he'll look back. So because he couldn't hear, so he would look back to make sure that it was safe to walk. But so yeah, somebody ran him over. And we're gonna miss him so much. I'm telling you, cause you laying down at night, he'll get in the bed with you, snuggle with you. And my youngest used to just take him in the room with her and keep him from everybody else, cause she loved him so much. And then after he get tired, he would be scratching, trying to get out. So we would let him out. So, but trying to think some other things I could tell you about Jasper. Oh yeah, and so with the lady, she went and got him, and she had him in a plastic bag, and when we got him, he was still warm, and we rubbed him and stuff, and we said how sorry we was that had happened to him. And then, of course, we let Calliope, sniff him and say her goodbye to him and everything. And I don't know, with Calliope, when she get upset, she kind of take it out on the stuffed animal, or she just start really getting really hyper. So when we got back in the house after we got done burying Jasper, she kind of went into that mode of, her upset mode, and we knew she was upset about it. So, and I know that might sound kind of strange and crazy, but that's just how she deal with things. Especially like when she don't get her way, she get like really hyper, and like you can see her getting upset about it, because she feel like ain't nothing else she could do with that energy but to get it out. So, and so we I'm trying to stand in a way that y'all can see me. So yeah, we did it that way. I mean, she does it that way. But that was a squirrel on the tree, I guess. Oh gosh, he is huge. The neighbors across the street feed the squirrels. But yeah, so but yeah, the lady, she used to feed him cat food, so he was eating on my house, and he was eating at the little lady's house, the lady's mother's house. So anyway, so get back to on the porch, and they went and got him, and then they came back with him. And then when they came back with him, they gave him to us. I think she set him on the ground, and and he was like in a black plastic bag, and she set him on the ground and opened the bag, and just beautiful. He was so beautiful, just a beautiful cat. No, y'all saw him. Just go look at my recent videos, and y'all will see him and Jasper walking down the street. I mean, him and Calliope walking down the street while we taking Calliope on her adventure that we take her on. But so and then the little lady got out the car, and then I hugged the little lady, and I thanked the little lady for showing Jasper love, cause I just always felt like, I don't know, he would come home like really beat up, like a lot. I'm like, who? Like one time he came home and his head was kind of cracked up, because I think people and I'm not sure if people were mean to him, but the fact that people didn't realize that he couldn't hear, like if you say go, and he can't hear you, then he's not gonna go away if he's on your property or somewhere that you don't want him to be. So, and people didn't know that, so he would come home kind of battered. I remember one day he came home and somebody had neutered him, clipped one of his ears and fixed him up. So, which I didn't like that, because, and I know a lot of people get angry when people don't do that to their pets and stuff like that. But I just chose not to, because I just felt like he had so much going on with him that I didn't want to add to whatever he had going, because he was deaf. He had really bad skin acne. So I mean, in my mind, for me to neuter him or do something else to him, you know what I mean? Do something else to him. It was just unconscionable to me. So, and that's why I chose not to do that to him, because I'm like, he already got a lot of other things going on with him. I'm trying to make sure okay, stand this way so you guys can see better. But yeah, let's see if I can lighten it up some. There you go. All right. All that talking, and I just now decided to do that. But yeah, I'm trying. I sound like I heard something in the bushes. But yeah, he was a really, really sweet cat. But I remember when we got Calliope, when we first got Calliope, him and Calliope really didn't get along too well. He would kind of like slap us, not like mean, just enough to be like, don't come over here, you know what I mean, with the claws out. And then, but eventually he got used to Calliope, and then Calliope started getting bigger, so Jasper wasn't too sure, if I could slap her and control her that way, or would she retaliate. So he kind of like calmed down on that, or either he had got used to Calliope being around. So and then they kind of built a relationship after a while, where they would like sniff each other. It's funny. And so, and then when me and Calliope go on our walks and stuff, well, y'all saw it on one of the videos. He would go on a walk with me and Calliope, me taking her to the bathroom and stuff like that. So, but yeah, and we used to say, you had this joke about Jasper was like a crackhead. He'll be out all night, and then he'll come out home in the daytime and sleep all day in the daytime. But it was something that we said was kind of silly, but we used to say that. And oh yeah, we had to get him like special type of food, because we had to get allergy free food, because if we get him any other kind of food than that particular food, and that food was like $20-something a bag, y'all. But if we gave him any other type of food than that, he would claw his skin, because he couldn't. It was something in the other food that he was allergic to. So, because I had tried to switch it out and it wouldn't work for him, so then I had to go ahead and change it back in, which was really interesting to see how immediately when I changed the food back to the one that worked for him, all of that went away. So, but those are the things that we know Jasper for. And he just like I said, he gave us a lot of love, gave us a lot of patience, and not hearing and us just being patient with him and realizing that, and making sure he was comfortable or whatever. And I know we tried our hardest to keep him in the house, but he was an outside cat, so he would like always want to go no matter what. He would get on the chair next to the door and just stand there until we let him out. And I'm kind of glad I did that, because I just feel like he lived his life to the fullest, and oh, and yeah, then too, the lady said when the car hit hit him or her, not him or her, I can't believe I said that. When the car hit him, I think I was thinking about him or her, whoever hit my cat. Jasper didn't suffer. On the side of his face, that's the only way you could tell that he got hit. But otherwise, he just a beautiful tabby cat, just that. But it was sort of like a dull. It wasn't like that orange like that what you call it? rich orange. It was like a dull orange cat. But he was ours. He was ours, you know? Oh my goodness. And the day I was going in the house, and I was getting ready to shut the door, and I think the wind must have rustled the trees or whatever. And I swear I turned my head real quick, and it seemed like I saw him for a second. But I knew it wasn't him, but it's just, you know, that habit of turning around and just seeing him just before you go in the house, and him coming and wanting to get in. So it's going to be a while before we get another cat. Just got to get used to not having Jasper. And I think we want to respect that space where he held before we just go right away and get another cat. I always feel like that, even about, you know, somebody you love. But then that, to me, that's different too, because people grieve differently, and you can't really tell them how to grieve. But that's just how we do. You know what I mean? Just how we do. Just how we do. And it's really no comparison, but I'm just saying I'm like that about, like, in every area of my life. Just the space people hold, just, you know. Just do like a moment of respect for that, and, you know, leave that space open until, you know, enough time passed by. That's all. I hope I'm talking loud enough for y'all to hear me. I'm not really sure, but I hope so. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and pause this, and hopefully I'll be able to flip it around so y'all can see the grave. If not, it's gonna be, I'm gonna have to do like a second video, and then just edit them together. But let me see. Hold on, y'all, so y'all can let y'all see the grave that we did. Cause we went and we got flowers. I got a plant, a plant. So, and like a bush, and I got a rose bush, and my other daughter. But both my daughters, they figured that they wanted to have the same plants, which I don't understand that. But I did a third one, so you know, cause he deserves something from all three of us, opposed to we having one plant for two people. That's how I felt anyway. So anyway, here you go. Let me see if I can turn it around. I wasn't able to turn it around, so. But let me see if I can turn it this way so y'all can see the full span of the little grave that we made for Jasper. Uh-oh, got my finger in the way. But yeah, this is what we did for him. What is this one? Is it a gardenia? Gardenia, guys? Comment down below, let me know. Because I did have the thing for it, but I think this was a gardenia. I think. I'm not for sure. But I thought it was really, really pretty. So yeah. And that's both my daughters, they decided that they wanted to do that one together. And this one here, we did this one for him. And this was a Gardenia Amy. I gotta figure out what that one is. Oh, I got dirt on my shoe. Y'all see the dirt on my shoe? I got dirt on my shoe. And then, of course, who don't deserve roses? Give them their roses while they're here, right? And so we got some buds and stuff that's gonna be coming in pretty soon. We're gonna make sure we take really good care of Jasper's his little grave here. So yeah, this is Jasper, y'all. Okay. And then of course we sit that chair there because my youngest, she comes out here and she sits, and I wasn't thinking, and I was coming to record this, and she was sitting out here, and so she got up and left, and she was seeming kind of like she was upset. So, and then I said, well, I can record later, but she kept going. She was like, that's okay, and she left. But I wasn't thinking, because sometimes my mind is like, I be so engulfed in what it is that I feel like I gotta do or getting ready to do. But so this is gonna be a good place to come out, sit and read, I mean, cause that's what he came in our lives at the right time. When my daughter, my youngest, she really couldn't connect with anybody, but she connected with him. He gave her that sense of something to embrace, that sense of love, that sense of compassion, and she just had that for him. You know what I mean? So, I mean, God, he moves in mysterious ways. They say his wonders to perform. So it was a wonder when he came into our life. I mean, he was beat up and scratched up, and just he had all kind of scars on him, and we just kept taking care of him. And of course, try to put a cat in the tub, that ain't gonna work, because he scratched the living daylights out of us. But we tried to make sure we put different shampoos on him, because he would just itch all the time, and we would try to just make sure we keep him brushed and different things like that. But he would just itch all the time. But it was really nothing we can do except for take him to the vet, and it's quite pricey to be having to go to the vet off and on. And I remember one time his eyes swelled up like really bad till it was closed, so we took him to the vet for that. And once we got done, that bill was over $350. No, it was a little over $300 it was. And so myself and my daughter, we split the bill between the two of us. But anything other than him not being able to see, we couldn't really afford it. So we did our own remedies and stuff, and tried to do the best we can to get him the comfort that he needed or whatever. But I don't know. But I mean, apparently we were doing something right, because he'd leave and do his gallivanting around at night or whatever, but he would always come back to us to eat, because we kept that good $20-something food. So he ate better than what we ate. So but when we did the funeral and stuff, because I didn't want to put that on there, because I wanted to get respect, because I'm not going to put a cat, just died and then be posting. To me, that's kind of gruesome or whatever. So I decided just to do it this way. But we did have a funeral for him, and we said words and stuff over him and stuff, and let the kids pet him or whatever. And asked them if they want to say anything. Nobody wanted to say anything or whatever, but of course they was crying while I was saying what I was saying. And my youngest, she seemed like she was unaffected. You could see on her face that she was kind of sad, and she really don't show her emotions or whatever. But when I put him down in the grave, I saw her eyes really water up, because she was like really sad, which it really broke my heart to see that. I mean, having a pet for over 6 or 7 years, that's been a long time. So anyway, this too shall pass, and like I said, I just thank God for that precious spirit and that precious soul that he allowed us to partake in, and whenever the time comes, it comes, and there's nothing that we can do about it. There's not one single thing we can do about it, which and I always say, I hate the fact of death. I hate the fact of death, because no matter how hard that you want them to stay, they have to leave. no matter how hard you want them to stay, they have to leave. No, and no matter how bad it hurt you, that's just the way it is. So, but anyway, I'm not gonna prolong this, but I just wanted to show y'all where we laid Jasper to rest. And I thank God so much because just imagine if that lady hadn't been a part of Jasper's life, he would have been still laying somewhere there. People threw him in the garbage or whatever, but God saw fit for us to be able to give him a precious place to rest and help us to set up this little memorial to him. Or yeah, it's not a memorial, a grave for him, because he was such a special cat that he touched a lot of people's lives. So but yeah, that's all I gotta say about that. But anyway, this is Talk Time with Cynthia, like I said. And go ahead and like and subscribe to my channel, and comment down below if you've lost a pet and how you should pay tribute to your pet. Okay? And let me know how it happened for you, and if you were able to have the opportunity to have your pet so that you could say goodbye to your pet. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and sign off, and I thank you guys so much. Don't forget to take, because I think my thing is getting ready to die on me. Don't forget to tell your family and your friends what your girl Cindy's doing. We try to keep it popping over here on the positive side, even though we have loss or whatever. We still have to be positive about it, and thank God for the upside to it. Like, I could have still been waiting and wondering what happened to Jasper, but God didn't see fit for me to have to go through that. He let me have the opportunity to have this moment here, and I thank God for that. So don't forget to hit the notification bell so you can get all my videos that I post. That way you're not wondering, did she post? But if you hit the notification button and then hit the bell on the side, and then hit up top where it says all, and then you'll be able to get my videos or whatever. So, but I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna sit in this chair here and take a seat and enjoy Jasper. So I'm sitting right here, and I'm going to enjoy Jasper, like with my little dirt on my shoes. I think I kicked it all off. But yeah, this is where we sit here just so we can enjoy him. So, because he was just that special. Okay, I will talk to you guys later. Love you. Bye. Bye, guys. Thanks for hanging out with me and being interested in what I got going on. I love you guys to pieces. Talk to you later. Bye.